Hi everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mitch.
And I'm Mrs. Mitch.
Today we are going to pick up some subscribers of ours in the city.
Yeah.
Now all I'm going to tell you about them, because they would like to remain anonymous, is that the gentleman is European. His wife is Armenian. They live both in Europe and in a little village in Lori. She's from Lori. We're going to take a trip with them to Byurakan, which is a little village not very far from Artsakh. We'll see if we can show you that on the map. So we started our trip from Yerevan. You won't be able to see that on the map. It's just down here. We followed this road to Artsakh. Artsakh is here, and we bypassed there. We went to see the monastery of Mughni, which is amazing. From there we went to see the radio telescope at Orgov radio telescope. We followed this road here. And then we crossed the gorge here and went to Byurakan, where we saw the Astronomical Observatory, and we had a tour of the museum. After that we went to see Umbird Castle, which is just here. It's a very windy, picturesque road. Umbird is an amazing place. I recommend everybody who comes to Armenia for a visit, you have to go and see Umbird. Then we went back a slightly different way. We crossed over onto this main road which leads from Yerevan to Vayots Dzor, to this point here. Actually, there's an amazing alphabet monument here featuring all the letters of the Armenian alphabet. And then we just followed this road back home. Please come along and join us. We would like to say at the very opening something about our brothers and sisters from Artsakh. You know that there is a mass exodus of basically the entire population of Artsakh, and now coming through the border into Armenia, and we just want to pray for them. And please open up your hearts, your homes, even your wallets, to
help them.
Help in whatever way you can, because it's a disastrous situation. But we trust God that all will work together for good. So come along and join us.
Yeah, join us.
So our first stop is beautiful Mughni church, monastery, not very far from Artsakh, in the town of Mughni. Beautiful grounds. It's the back of the church here. Barışız.
Oh, look, these amazing, fantastic pomegranates. Wow, they're so beautiful. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And these white ones. There you are. You can see them. Unbelievable, beautiful tree.
So we've just come from there. That's Artsakh in the distance. And this is Orgov village. Orgov village is where we're going to find the old abandoned radio telescope. So this should be interesting. So here we are at the turnoff. I think there may be a, well, there's a beautiful church at the top of that mountain there. We're going in this direction, and after that we're going to go over to that village over there called Byurakan and see if we can find the observatory over there. It's set in a stunning place, I tell you. Mr. Cow is here, and just look at this. It's so beautiful. There's the church over the other side there. This looks like the transmitter over here. So this is the Orgov radio optical telescope. It was built between 1975 and 1985 and was active between 1986 and 1990 before its use was halted. It was again operational until ceasing in 2012. Subsequently, many attempts have been made to restore and restart this optical telescope. It's amazing. So this is really truly amazing. You would never believe something like this exists here in Armenia, but it does. 58 meters in diameter. It's quite deep, actually, very deep. And it's set in just in a stunning location. And look at this beautiful gorge, church in the background. It's truly amazing. And up there, it was like a half-built one. That was obviously never completed, and that's also in a beautiful area. So apparently there are only 2 or 3 of these type of telescopes in the world. So it's very unique. So this scenery is just spectacular, isn't it? It's just spectacular. And the leaves are just starting to turn here in autumn leaves. So this is an old sun oven. Obviously it's rusted out, and you adjust that according to where the sun is. There's some parts missing, of course, and apparently it gets up to about 500 degrees Celsius. So these are the supports here. Oh, they're just cylindrical, I don't know, for the sake of it, around the other side too. And this is the oven. Amazing, really amazing. This is Dog Rose Bush here, and there in the distance there's another antenna. And Byurakan is our next destination, the village over there. This is the road we're travelling. It's quite spectacular. A river down there too. Look at that over there, isn't it magnificent? And heading that way. And you can see up in there, up there, just there, they've made, well, there's a cave, natural cave, and they've made kind of a home in there. So we're inside the grounds of the Byurakan Astronomical Observatory now, and it's beautiful grounds. Here with a group of kids too, I think, from, I don't know, some school excursion perhaps. Anyway, it's beautiful. Mrs. Mitch insisted I take a video of this unusual looking poplar tree. That's one of the observatories there. We've just come from a museum, and there's another observatory behind there. Through there. So here we are at the observatories. There's one there, there's a little one over there, and another one here. Unfortunately, we don't have time to go inside. Have to leave that for another time. From here we're going to go to Umbert, which is probably about a 40-minute drive from here, and then hopefully to the top of Aragats. These are very, very famous observatories, by the way. And this is the road to Umbert Castle. This is really quite spectacular. Very diverse kind of vegetation around here. This is the road to the castle. We can't quite see it yet, I don't think. Maybe where those trees are over that hill, I think that's might be where it is. This is also spectacular just here. Got all these sheep over here, look at that. And then in the distance, look what we've got. Umbert Castle. Spectacular. This is the Umbert Castle, and can't remember the name of the little church there. We'll find it out in a minute when we walk down, but it's set in this magnificent gorge. Stunning.
Today we reach Umbert. We've been here many times, but we never filmed. It's an amazing castle, like in the middle, in arms of mountains, and been built in 7th century. Not accidentally. I told many times in previous videos that Armenians was building castles and churches away from enemies, where enemies would be finding very difficult way to go through or close. This castle been built in 7th century called Umbert. Like Umbert is when you're listening, like your ear taking only one word, Umbert. But actually it's becoming from two words. Ump is clouds, Bert is castle. Like castle inside of clouds.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Mrs. Mitch.
You're welcome.
The entrance. Place there inside where you can see, you can go inside the wall of the castle. Beautiful. Look at these colours. Fantastic. Whether I've been in this part before, I'll try. Town water reservoir.
Mr. Mitchell going to climb. I can come. Opa. Wow. Wow.
Remains of the castle wall.
Yeah, this one too.
Part of the wall anyway.
Yeah, part of the wall. Here too. You can see.
Yeah.
You can tell, take. Just short. Careful.
It's very, the walls are very, very thick. Very thick. Maybe.
Some parts of Ambert Castle.
Yeah, it's
walls was
1.5 meters.
Built 15 meters higher. Some areas 20 meters higher. Where from wasn't natural protection better, was 20. Where was better, was 15.
Giving people enough of a view of this, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, it's enough. I'm pretty sure it's enough.
We're already exhausted. Let's have a quick view inside the castle wall. Oh, look at that. You can see how, you can see how thick they are. Oh boy. Big slabs of stone. Look at that view. Well, you'll certainly be able to spot your enemies from here.